What's up, movie fans, and welcome back to David Lee Movie Vlog. Now, today is a big day for movie news, considering that yesterday we had the Oscars, and today we have the box office breakdown, and also we have big movie news from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, considering Spider-Man. Let's hit off with the biggest news story of the day, and it's a rumor that Marvel is possibly going to have Spider-Man be black or Latino. Now, Jeff Sneider, he does this really great podcast called Meet the Movie Press, where he talks about just the movie news and how he just goes in there and gets the stories. Well, he broke a big story today. Well, it's not really a story, it's more of a rumor that Spider-Man, he is 95% sure that he'll be black or Latino. Now, if this is true, this is great fucking news, because I am getting so sick and tired of hearing Peter Parker's origin story over and over again. And can you imagine? Because one of the things that Marvel said is that with us getting Spider-Man back into our universe, we want to have him into high school for a couple of films. And the last thing I need is another Peter Parker in high school and hearing his fucking origin story all over again. One thing that the Marvel Studios has needed is more diversity in their films. And if they could get Miles Morales in there, it would be the right fit for this series. I mean, because with what Sony did with Peter Parker, I mean, it was just a travesty. They just butchered his name, and moviegoers and comic book guys alike are sick and tired of seeing him on the silver screen. Now to see Miles Morales come in there, it'll be a breath of fresh air, and it'll be like Marvel and Sony being like, this is a new take. We're sorry for everything that we did with Peter Parker. Now here's Miles Morales. Now let's just get the story started and let's get it off on a right foot. And can you imagine seeing a brand new origin story for Spider-Man as Miles Morales? I mean, it's just going to blow my mind. And I'm going to be there day one to be giving them my money and to go back day two and give them more of my money if they do it right. Now, what do you guys think about this? Let me know down below. And the second story of the day is that yesterday the Oscars happened, and we had Birdman winning Best Picture, we had Eddie Redmayne winning Best Actor, and we had Julianne Moore winning Best Actress. Everything went kind of like how you expected. Now, as a whole, I kind of enjoyed the Oscars. Now, the music numbers were decent. I mean, you had NPH in there, who was the host, and he did a pretty good job. But I went in there for the envelopes. Who won? And what I got was pretty much a great show. Now, I have heard people say that NPH, he was not the right person for the hosting of that show because he did not have the ends with any of the moviegoers or any of the movie gods that are there sitting in the seats waiting for the award ceremony. Because when he starts ripping on them, they just look at him and be like, you're not a part of us. You're like a TV guy. So why don't you just, step aside, do your job, and we'll just go on our day and forget about you. And it kind of worked. You definitely tell the halfway point, NPH, he was done. He was just like, the energy in the room was non-existent. He just had nothing to work off of. And then had that end joke where he's just like, hey, you've been looking at that box. Yeah, you've been keeping sure that no one's messing with it. Now here are my predictions for what happened tonight. And it all went pretty well. I mean, I was like, oh, that's a clever magic trick that you did there. All in all, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the speeches. I enjoyed the awards assembly itself. I mean, for me to go and watch 175 films last year and to see this awards show and to see my favorite film of the year win the Best Picture, that it just brings a smile to my face. And it's like, wow, that really doesn't happen. Because that's what I've been hearing a lot from people, is that when they go and watch these award shows, usually their favorite film does not win Best Picture. But this year, almost everyone's favorite film was Birdman. So what did you guys think about the Oscars? Let me know down below. And let's just end this whole entire movie news day with the box office numbers and how they broke down and what my thoughts are on it. Coming in number 5, we had The Duff making $10.8 million. McFarlane USA at number 4 making $11 million. SpongeBob the Movie making $16.5 million. Kingsman the Secret Service making $18.3 million. And finally at number 1, 50 Shades of Grey with $22.2 million. I am shocked by how much of a drop 50 Shades of Grey had, with a 73.9% drop from its opening week. Now, usually a drop is around 40 to 50%, not this drastic. Now, I do understand that it has been some terrible weather over in the East Coast, and so obviously that's had an effect on the box office, and to have the Oscars also there. But to see that this word of mouth has not been great for this film, and to see how much it was affected at the box office, that just lets you know that in the upcoming weeks, this film is to be non-existent. And is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Like, personally, I kind of enjoy the film a little bit, but to see this much of a drop, and to also see a drop with the number 2 film with Kingsman: The Secret Service, I really expected this film to have like a 30% drop, not a 49.3, a 50% drop for the Kingsman: The Secret Service. Wow, because the word of mouth on that film was absolutely superb. Like, everyone who went out of that film was just like telling their friends, you need to go see this film, because that's what I was doing. And to see this drastic of a drop, it has me worried. And every single film had a drastic drop this week. Now, a lot of it has to do, again, with the East Coast and how it was basically just snowed in. But, oh my God, I'm just worried about just the upcoming weeks, because the next 2 weeks, we don't really have anything to grasp onto and say, yeah, let's go to the movies. Now, the one thing I am interested to look at is that The Duff making $10.8 million. Its budget was 8.5, so now they're in the black. They're ready to make just as much money as they can. To have Hot Tub Time Machine 2, which made $5 million. Okay, people. This film was absolutely terrible. And only reason why I went to go see it just because I was a little bit curious of seeing why the hell did they make Hot Tub Time Machine 2? Like, why are they trying to make this into a franchise? And let me tell you, people, this thing should have gone directly to Blu-ray. Should never went to theaters because it was just not that special. It was not that interesting. It was very just poorly done and poorly executed. So, what do you guys think about the box office numbers? Let me know down below. And what do you guys think about the Oscars? Let me know down below. As always, people, my name is David Lee. I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more movie news. And as always, people, have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Why am I doing this? Well, I don't know. I'm just having a little bit too much fun here. I'll see you guys tomorrow.